I tell you, what a difference a week makes with these picks. Pete and I were crushing it after week 1.
You still are.
Over
500.
No, not nearly,
for.
Because look, here's Doug coming up the rear. We only have one game left.
60% makes you a legend.
We were both 5-0 after week 1.
We're fine. 60% is great. I'll take that any day.
Last week was a disaster. Bonnie Bernstein, Pete Fiutak, Doug Chapman in our Campus Insider studios, ready to do a little bit of prognosticating about week 3. And we're going to start with two teams that really have, let's face it, kind of underwhelmed so far this year. UCLA facing Texas at AT&T Stadium in Arlington.
I'm going to go with UCLA. Brett Hundley starts to look like the Heisman candidate we think he is. You saw what Taysom Hill did to Texas last week. Brett Hundley can do the same. He's a better player. Going with the Bruins.
A little nervous about this because UCLA has yet to block anybody with its offensive front. Brett Hundley's going to be under pressure all game long, but I don't like the Texas offense. Going UCLA.
UCLA gave up 500 yards of offense to Memphis last week, but Texas doesn't have anything that can take advantage of it. No line, down receivers, new quarterback. I'm going to go with UCLA. Butch Jones and 2-0 Tennessee getting their first real test of the season against 4th-ranked Oklahoma.
And they passed the test. I'm going to go with the Volunteers in this one. I like them to upset the Oklahoma Sooners. I'm not buying Trevor Knight at quarterback for the duration of the season. Last year, he split time with Blake Bell. It's his show. Not sure he can get it done. Tennessee's very athletic on defense. They've got playmakers on the perimeter. Justin Worley is a very capable quarterback. The Volunteers get it done.
Gotta admire you. It takes a big man to pick Tennessee, and I am not a big man. I like Tennessee. I think they could do it. I like their athleticism. I'm not a believer that big in Oklahoma. But at home, I'm taking Big Game Bob. I'm picking Stoops, a little too young. I want to take Tennessee. I'm not good enough. I'm taking Oklahoma.
I'm big and strong, but I'm not big enough to take Tennessee. Yeah, their defenses look better, but they haven't played anybody. And you know what? I got to tell you, Sterling Shepard for OU had a monster game last week.
Played nobody.
He's coming into his own. I'm sorry.
I'm with you. I'm with you. I'll give it up to him. I'll give it up to him.
I'm going to go
unless
with
they win like by 40, and then I
finally 6th-ranked Georgia visiting 24th-ranked South Carolina Gamecocks. Won last week, but they're probably still suffering from the A&M loss.
Like my old running back coach used to always say when something was real easy in front of me, say, "Son, we ain't splitting atoms. This is real easy here, okay?" Georgia wins for 2 reasons. Todd Gurley, best running back in the nation. I don't care who's playing quarterback. I don't care who's playing offensive line. You got Todd Gurley, you're winning the game.
Gurley. I like the linebackers. I just think the Georgia back four, Jeremy Pruitt, defensive coordinator. South Carolina's been too shaky offensively. I'm not going to say that South Carolina can't rise up. They're desperate to win. 0-2 at the SEC, both home losses. They're going to play up with some fire, but I really like Georgia this year. I'm taking the Bulldogs.
You know what scares me about South Carolina against East Carolina? Even though they won last week, they had to settle for 4 field goals. That's not encouraging. I'm going to go with Georgia here, too. How about upset specials, Doug?
I'm going to go with University of Virginia over Louisville. Louisville has to go to Charlottesville. Mike London, head coach for Virginia, is coaching like he's on the hot seat because he is. They got a great recruiting class that came in. Defense looks good. I picked them for the upset over Louisville.
Yeah, we might see that Virginia was actually pretty good, and that UCLA close call might be because Virginia was pretty good. I'm giving you 2 upset specials. I like Rutgers in their Big Ten opener over Penn State, and I like Arkansas over the Big Uglies. Brett Bielema over Mr. Pretty Pants and Cliff Kingsbury. Give me that power running game over what Texas Tech can do. I am taking Arkansas. They're going to beat Texas Tech.
Bonus pick from Pete. You're not going to get that too many
You'll
times.
get that all the time, and I'll throw it your way.
You know, you've been saying good things about East Carolina for a while, in particular Shane Carden, their quarterback. But Justin Hardy, their top receivers, coming off 2 1,100-yard seasons. I'm going to take them over Virginia Tech. Tech maybe still emotionally drained after that Ohio State
We're emotionally
upset.
drained after last week.
We're emotionally drained after every day at work, and that doesn't, okay.
That's a double-digit underdog. Now, that's a pick. That's an upset special.
That's right. You're
Bonnie B kicking in with that one.
Doug's going to be emotionally drained after doing Northern Illinois and UNLV. So recapping, we're all taking UCLA and Georgia. Doug's going against the grain with his Tennessee pick over OU. Upset specials, Doug likes the Wahoos. Pete's going with Rutgers and Arkansas, and I like East Carolina over Va-Tech. So everybody enjoy the games, and if you want to come hang out with us on Saturday, Northern Illinois, fresh off beating Northwestern, heading out west, they'll face UNLV Saturday, 4 o'clock Pacific kick time, only on CampusInsiders.com.